Welcome again to my channel. Today we are going to do the introduction of the SNR. This is not eventually for my Telegram channel. This will be uploaded on YouTube, so eventually everyone can look at this video and you can know the basic of the SNR. The first one we are having here is regular SNR or the classic SNR. And the second one we are going to talk about is the breakout SNR. And the third one will be head and shoulder or the QM SNR. And fourth one will be the gap and or the open close, whatever we call it. So let's go to the chart. First, the one that we are going to talk about is the regular or classic SNR, which will be eventually, let me write it on here, which will be A and V shape one. So this one will eventually our regular or classic SNR. So let's look at this one. Let's say this is a red candle we are seeing here, and eventually we are going to have a green candle, which will be like this. And if we draw this bottom like this, we are going to have a V shape. And if we have a green candle here and green candle here, and we are going to have a red candle eventually here. So we are going to have this kind of A shape. So how we are going to call it an A shape and B shape? This is the A shape and B shape. Also, we are going to call it a regular or the classic SNR. So what we will expect when market come back to this kind of SNR level? Look at this. We will expect market goes back and come forward and goes back here. We will see some kind of reaction. For the reaction, how we will go through that one, we are going to record, or I am going to upload a second video of that part. Also, when you will see this kind of movement and we are coming back to this level, we are going to see maybe rejection from here, like with a candle, and then we are going eventually looking for upper side. Same, we are going to have a candle, and we may see a rejection from here, and eventually we will expect market coming back to downside. So this is the regular SNR level. This is what we call it A shape and V shape. So currently we are in 30-minute time frame. Let's look at something. So if we go to line chart, as I said, we are going to have two things. One will be a V shape, one will be A shape. So look at this. This is an A shape we are seeing here, and this is a V shape what we are looking here. So the A shape will look like a bullish candle and a bearish candle, and the V shape will have a bearish and a bullish candle. Now, look what we can expect when market come back to this kind of level. First, we see a rejection, and eventually we are seeing a down movement. Also, if you look at this one here, we have a V shape, which is a red candle and a grid candle, and see the reaction on here, and eventually we are seeing market goes to the upper side. So this is what we are calling is a regular and or classic SNR. Now we are going to see which is breakout SNR. So sometime you will see like this, and eventually this is the A shape. If this is the breaking on here, we will see that market eventually will come to this A shape, and eventually it will go to the upper side. So this is the breakout SNR we are going to see in the chart. Also, sometimes we will see like if we have a V shape here, and once this V shape is broke out, like this V shape is broke out, what we are going to see, like this is the breakout of this V shape, and we are going to see sometimes the market will come back to this level, and we are expecting market coming back to the downside. Now let's see some perfect example of this kind of thing. Look what we see on here. Let's go to the recent market. If we see any kind of reaction of here, we are in let's go to the H1. In the H1, we are what we are looking to see, like this is a gap, this is the level, this is the level, and market what we, as I said, look at this one. So this is the breakout we see. Eventually market come back to our breakout level, like this one I was talking about. So we see a shape similar to this A shape. Look at this, we have a A shape, and market broke out this level, and eventually it come back to that breakout level, and we are seeing a sharp upper movement. So this is the similar to one, like this is the A shape we're seeing, and market break out that level, eventually take a little bit time here and come back to our level. And now what we see here, we are seeing market is moving to the upper side. So this is the breakout SNR, what we are calling it. Now let's see another one, what we can see here. Look at this one. Look at this one. What eventually did, we have an A shape here. Eventually it broke out and come back to this level, and we are going to see this is the sharper movement to the upper side. So this is the breakout SNR. Now go to the head and shoulder. So what is the head and shoulder? Eventually, if you look on the chart, it is the head, and eventually we are going to see some shoulder on here, right? This is the shoulder number one, and sometimes we see another shoulder on here. So this is the traditional one. We call it a head and shoulder pattern. So in that pattern, we eventually look for, if it broke this level, we eventually look for sell. But this is something different. We call it in Quasimodo pattern also. So it is also similar to the head and shoulder pattern. Look at this. Market will create a high. It will eventually come back down to take out this low, and eventually it will also take out this high. So we are having this breakout now. Look at this one. So we are now going to also see this low also taken out. So this is the second breakout we are seeing. And in a SLR way, when you have the second breakout, this breakout is confirmed that market is going to the downside also. So now when it has come to that level, we are going to see that market is doing the sharper movement to the downside. This is for the selling one. We also have one for the buying one, which will be similar, like vice versa. We are going to have a low and we are going to have a high. We are going to take out that low. We are going to take out that high, and market come back to this. Eventually, we will see when it is come back to this level. We are going to see it is a upper movement. Let's go to the line chart. Line chart is easy to understand or look for any kind of QM we are seeing on the market. Like here, if I say, look at this one. Let's delete everything what we have here. Look at this one. In a sense, we can say this is a QM pattern also. Like, as I said, this is the high low, market create a high, and this is the high, it is a low, and break out this high, and then eventually come back to this low, and now it is coming back again to this level. So we are calling it a QM pattern also. You will see a lots of QM pattern in the chart. A lots of time you will see a lots of QM pattern. Trust me. Now we are going to talk about the what it is. Open and close. Open and close is nothing when we have two same color candle, like this is a red candle, and we are going to see another red candle here. So what we expect, this is the gap also we are calling it. So this is the close and this is the open of this candle, right? So what we are going to expect now, once we see market come back to this level eventually, like this level, and we are expecting a down move. Let's also let's go to the bullish example also. So let's say this is the bullish candle we are seeing. Let's color it green. Okay, no, this is not the green. Let's color it green one, and we will have another one which is the open here and the closing bit here. So we will also have one ways high and low of any candle. Sometimes we miss, but we will have this kind of candle, and this is the gap level we are seeing right now, right? So what we are expecting, this is the close of this candle, right? So when market come back to this level, we are going to see some kind of reaction. So this is what we call open and low, open and close. Eventually, look at any we have any kind of open and close level. Look at this, what I said here. This is the open and market come back to this level. I see this is the same level, and market eventually reacted from this level. Also look at this one. So same color candle, market eventually get back to that level, and eventually what happened? Just come down, and this is a level, market did not hit that level. Look any level, you will see this is this kind of pattern every single time. Again, this is the close, this is the open, and this is the gap level, and we see the reaction from here, and eventually market come back to the downside. Same as here, Look at this one. So nice movement. Come back here and eventually go to the upper side. So this is the very basic of SNR, all four types of SNR. What I said here, we covered the classic one, we covered the breakout one, head and shoulder one, and the open and classic one. So next, maybe we were going to cover the fresh, unfresh, reject, and retracement. Thank you so much.